So those are some additional tools you can look at using if that helps you to work inside the scan data. So I'm going to switch this back to color by scan because I like to see each scan independently. Because sometimes certain scans have reflection or maybe pipe vibrating or some movement, and maybe you didn't quite get really clean scan data. And like for example here, see, we can see these data points are pretty fuzzy. So we want to try to avoid using that when we go to create a cylinder fit. All right. So let's go ahead and begin. Now, when I go to select this pipe, I have all this other stuff in my way. So another thing we can do is under volume tools is go under quick. We're using inches for our units. So maybe we'll set this to something like 24 inches. And I'm going to get the subsample and set that to 2 so it matches what I'm currently using. So set to selected point. So we'll build a sphere 24 inches around that point that I picked. All right, so now we see a lot less data, and this allows me to focus on getting the best fit possible in this section of scan data. So I know I don't want to click on any of this stuff here because it's fuzzy. So we'll just go right in here, examine that. I'm going to switch back to transparency and turn off the transparent models. All right. So let's take that and assign that. And we'll go with the overboard line. Click accept. Now I can center on this point, set to selected, and begin my next cylinder fit. All right, so I'm going to turn that off and go right over here, and I'm going to now do the same thing. So I'm at the end of this straight run of pipe. And this looks pretty good. All right, so I'm going to click accept. Now, just so you can see too, right now the volume filter is filtering the scan data and the model. We could do one or the other. So for example, if I just want this applied to the point clouds, now we can see the model here. So I'll click accept. And then now I'm going to move over to this section, set to selected point, and apply a volume around this area. All right. And I know this goes further, but keep in mind that in the beginning, I created a volume. So if I wanted to actually see everything, we could turn the scans back on. And let's actually increase this. Maybe we'll use 60. And we can see that our pipe is right there. So I'll go ahead and click accept. And then let's just put a small section here. All right. So now let's go ahead and fit these elbows. So piping, insert elbow. Click accept. Move to this one. Click accept. And then I'm going to click on the pipe and apply my volume around that area so I can see that elbow. And then we'll insert again. And this one appears to be a short radius. So we'll click accept, and there we go. All right, so let's look at a couple other areas here maybe. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to set to selected point, click apply. All right, here, let's do this one right here. I'm going to reduce this number. We'll go back down to 24. And again, if we need to see more detail, we can use the spotlight. Or we can even set the subsample to 1. All right, so I need a little more data in this area, so I'm going to bump that up to 40. All right, so let's do a cylinder fit here. And this is the CL line. Let's switch that to CL line 04. All right, and let's place an OLED. Let's do the same thing here. And we have one more to address. And then we have an elbow. There we go. All right, so I think this is good enough for what I'm trying to show here.